If you're ready to harness the power of your communications data, blast off with Nylas today.
Hello, welcome to Coding with Nylas, the live stream where we talk about programming, APIs, and more. My name is Black. I'm Senior Developer Evangelist here at Nylas.
Hi there, my name is Ram, and I'm a developer advocate at Nylas.
So how are you today, Ram?
I'm doing good, just a bit cold as we were talking earlier. So I'm excited to get to warm up with this live stream a bit. So what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about how to create a mail merge template using Ruby. So what is actually mail merge? So mail merge is when you need to send a lot of emails to different persons, but you want the emails to be personalized. So you don't want to be the typical like hello user, something like that. So you want each person receiving the email to get their own name and like personalized content. So, and that's pretty important because it gives a better feeling. I mean, when you receive an email with your name and some information that it's only like it, it's about yourself, then you feel better and you feel like it's more natural. Like,
Yeah, that's a really good point. One thing I wanted to mention is also for engagement. If you want your users to open your email, the more personalized it is, the more useful it is for the user, the more likely they're to engage with your emails when you send them across.
yes, exactly. And it's something like you talked about on the previous live stream, right?
Yep, exactly.
So also, what is a mail merge template? So it's actually kind of like creating an application that uses the mail merge concept to send emails. So don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nylas, where all our live streams and other videos reside. So just go there, like and subscribe. Also, by the way, yesterday we published the blog post on how to create a mail merge template with Ruby, which is the theme of this live stream. But you can also go into nylas.com/blog and you're going to find all the information for this live stream.
Awesome.
So, it's time for demo time. So let's demo the mail merge template. Let me share my screen. And here it is. So the interface is kind of simple. As always, I'm using Tailwind CSS just to make it look nicer. We can see we have the title here, we have the subject of the email, we have the body, and we have a file to choose from. So in here, what we do is we create a CSV file, like this, for example. So we have a column name, last name, account, address, email, gift. So kind of like what we enforce with this application is that we need to have a name and an email. All the rest are completely optional. We can just get rid of last name, account, address, gift, and put whatever we want. The only thing is that we need to actually fill it with information.
Gotcha.
Right?
So the name and email are required columns.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, because, yeah, I mean, the obvious, it's kind of obvious with the email because we need to send the email to someone.
Sense.
And then the name is because we want to address the person who's getting the email.
Gotcha.
But for example, account, address, we can choose whatever we want. The application is going to be smart enough to just grab whatever we have here on the titles.
Okay.
So if we go here, we choose a file. So we got our CSV. And here we can say hello name, which is going to be Alvaro Black or Alvaro, also known as Black. Here we can say we have a gift for you. And actually, we can put here gift. It's going to be a Deadpool action figure, an FBI poster, or a Tomb Raider game. And we can say, for example, we're sending it to your home address. And here we're going to put address. So it's going to grab the addresses here. So the only thing we need to do now submit, and the emails are going to be sent.
Gotcha. So the curly braces are going to be replaced by each data in each of the rows. So we're going to go through 3 rows of data, and we're going to send off this email. Okay, cool.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, there it is. Took a little bit of time, but then we can see that the email was sent to the following addresses, and we can actually check here that we receive it. Here it is. So we can see, hello Alvaro, just like here, hello Alvaro. We have a gift Deadpool action figure for you, which is the one here. We're sending it to your home address at 742 Evergreen Terrace, which is here. So if I would open my Nylas email or my other Gmail account, we're going to see that everything is going to be different depending on what we put here on the CSV file. So, see, it's kind of fast, it's kind of simple interface. So we can now check out the source code. And this time is Ruby, not Python. Yeah, we'll never forget that episode. Okay, so here's the Ruby code. So here, obviously, we're going to call Sinatra because we're using it as our web framework. We're creating CSV because we're going to read a CSV file. .env, so we have our env file with our information. Nylas, because we want to use the Ruby Nylas SDK. And Sinatra Flash, because what we want to do here is if we don't put a subject or we don't choose a file, we're going to receive an error message like this. You must specify all fields. So the Flash allows us to do that, kind of like just to validate that everything is completed. So there we enable sessions because sometimes when we go back, we won't want to type everything. So we just grab that information and put it back. We're going to initialize our Nylas client as always, passing the client ID, client secret, and access token. And the important part here is this one. So the main page is going to grab what is on the session and just put it on the layout. Here we're going to fill the information, like I said here, hello name, for example. And here what it's going to do, let me find it. So here we're going to load the CSV file, which is this one here. We're going to load it. And we're going to read the headers because we want to obviously know the information here, like name, last name, account, and address, etc. So we're going to read the headers. We're going to go through each line and just let me do this a little bit bigger. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go through each line. So Alvaro, Black, etc. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of regex just to grab the header and replace it with whatever we have written here. So for example, if we have here hello and name between brackets, what we're going to do is we're going to replace that with either Alvaro or Black or Alvaro, also known as Black. So we're going to replace that in the subject and in the body. So we're going to do that for every time we see something between brackets. Also, we need to make sure that the last name, well, if the name and the last name exist, we can put them together. Otherwise, we just grab the name. And here, we're going to grab the name, the emails, and we're going to put it into an array. Once we have all the information changed, like with the information that we need, we're simply going to call the send endpoint, and we're going to start sending the emails. And each email is going to get the right information. When everything has been sent, we just simply going to set that information to the other page with a confirmation showing which emails received the email that we sent. So as you can see, it's less than 100 lines, so it's pretty fast. The trick here is mainly replacing what we have on the brackets with information from the CSV. The layout is also pretty simple. As I said, we're using Tailwind. We have a flash here. And the main ERB is going to display the subject, the body, the button to load the CSV file, and the submit. And here we're just going to grab the emails and just going to display them out, just to show that those emails or those recipients have received their emails.
Yeah, that's amazing how much you can do with the 100 lines of code. So just to play that back, within that code, you're going through the mail merge file, you're grabbing the specific information, you're creating each email message, and then you're just using the Nylas SDK to send off those messages.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really powerful to see that done in such a short and concise amount of code. And that's why I wanted to highlight that you're using the Nylas SDK. I think it's the Ruby SDK that you're using to do that.
Yes.
So we do have SDKs in various languages, and Ruby's one of them that you can use. And as well, you can just use our APIs, the Nylas APIs, to do the same thing.
Yeah. So actually, there's blogs coming on how to do exactly the same with Python, with Java, and with Node.js. But you can use whatever you want. Just use the API, and you can use your language of choice.
That's great.
So don't forget to go to nylas.com/blog to see all the blogs that we have posted. We have posted quite a lot, so a lot of information covered. Also, don't forget to go to github.com nylas-samples, where almost all our samples reside, so you can go there and check them out. And it seems like this is going to be a short episode. I mean,
short and sweet. That's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Just sending the emails was nice. So what's coming next is pretty important. Today is episode 49, which means that this Friday is episode 50 in celebration. So for the first time, Ash, Ram, and myself are going to be present on the live stream. It's going to be the three of us. Never happened before. So it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to talk about some fun facts about the show and our experiences doing coding with Nylas.
Yeah, that's great. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks, Blag, for organizing it. So it should be fun to do that on Friday and just celebrate getting to 50 episodes.
Yeah, totally. And don't forget that we have live streams every Wednesday and Friday at 11 a.m. EST, 8 a.m. PST. You can watch us on LinkedIn or YouTube, either live or after that. And just let us know what you want to see here on the show. If you want to be a guest, or if there's something you want us to talk about, just let us know. We love your feedback.
Yeah. Blag, this was great. Feel free to check us out. We're live streaming. We're on YouTube. We're on LinkedIn. We have our blogs up. We have code samples. So we're almost everywhere when it comes to the internet and building with Nylas. So thanks again, Blag, for walking us through that. Mail merge is an exciting topic that you can really build out and personalize content for your different users.
Yeah, you can see it's actually pretty simple once you get around it. So I hope this is useful for a lot of people, and just let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, do that right now before you hop off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome. Thanks, Blag.
Thanks. Bye, Maran. Take care.
See you. Have a good one.
Bye. Bye.